And
we're going to the slave dungeons.
Two things. Yesterday, that long drive that we took from Kumasi, we were in a car, right? And I think Papa Sly reminded us that when they brought our ancestors to the slave dungeons, they came from a distance further than Kumasi, 10 hours by car, further than Kumasi. They walked. There were no cars. They walked that distance to here, to Cape Coast, right? They weren't fed. They didn't get fed until they got to the slave dungeon, and they fed them there to fatten them up and to sell them and take them across the water. So just think of the strength that you have to survive that walk. It's a walk the distance is about 20 hours by car, and they walked it. They got to the dungeons where we're going to right now, and they were held there sometimes for months at a time. So when we get there, we're going to see it, and it can feel overwhelming, the conditions that they were kept in, and it can make you feel extremely sad. So I want you to feel like you have space to talk about that and feel what you feel. Don't be afraid. I don't want you to be afraid. I don't want you to, be shocked, but it can feel intense. And then we're all here to talk about it. It's also why we wear light colors, to be able to kind of handle that energy. And we're all here to talk about it. We leave from there and go to the rainforest. So if you want to talk about it some more on the bus. But I also want you to consider the fact that all of the Africans that were dispersed throughout the rest of from the Caribbean to Brazil to the U.S. are the descendants of the Africans that came through this coast, right? We live in the U.S. We live in the U.S. specifically right now because our ancestors came through these coasts. And the strength that they have is the strength that runs through our blood today. So you need to see all that they survived, all that they went through so that you could be right here today. And we're coming and we're back. We're home. Okay? All right. That was 2.5 minutes.
Woo!
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.